guys, it's me Mimansha from Moonshine Art, and in this video I will be showing you how you can color skin tone with a special light effect that you can see. The reference had some red and orangish light effect on the face, so I did that exactly. So here I am starting with the darker shade, that is brown, and to give the depth to the eyeball I am using this grey shade, and to blend it out I am using cream shade. So right now I am just giving some shadow effect with this green shade, and later I will blend it out with the cream shade. Now you can see I am using cream shade, and the reference was too dark, so I will later use some brown and baby pink and some cinnamon shade to make that look great and exact to the reference. Well, usually our drawings are not exact to the reference because art has total right to be different, right? You don't have to force yourself that your art and the reference should be same, but yeah, you can try making it same. And that usually I do when I do commission work. I usually try to make them look perfect and similar, but when I'm doing this type of artworks I just do what my heart wants. I just give them so much my touch. I draw whatever I want, so I just be like that. And the reference has so bright and shiny eyes, so right now I'm using this white shade to give the little bit touch of highlight, and later I will use some gel pen that you can see to make it look shiny and bright. And now let's start with the face. I'm using this dark chocolate shade to give some outlines and to give it some shade like this. So in this type of artwork, all you need to do is observe from the reference and just copy and paste it to the artwork, right? Don't do anything from your mind on heart, because it will get muddy if you will give your own shades. Just copy what shades are in the reference and just do like that, right? And for all the outlines I'm using the dark chocolate shade, and the colors I'm using are from Brushstroke, and I'm using the skin tone set and the 72 shades set. And you can just draw these with only having skin tone set, but if you want some oranges light and just some different light, you will need that another set. And you can also go for 24 shade set, that will be enough if you want. And but yeah, I had 72 shades wala set, so I just used that. And here I'm using the burnt umber shade to give all the shadow effect. You can also use the brown shade, but the reference had some grayish tone, so I did use it because it had some green and gray shade in it with a touch of brown, so I used burnt umber. You can also use gray and ochre shade for it, like just use gray, brown and ochre mixed, right? But if you really don't need to do that if you have burnt umber shade, right? And right now I'm using mahogany shade, I guess. Yeah, right, I'm using mahogany shade. So I'm using that one because the artwork had some reddish and orangish light on the left side of his face, so I'm just doing that. And I'm just making the darker shadows at the first. Usually I don't do it like it because I was in hurry and I did this artwork in I guess 2 hours or something, so I just did it so fastly. So I'm using darker shades at the first, but if you have so many time left with you, you can start with the dark lighter shades and later go with the dark one, so it won't ruin your artwork. And yeah, always keep the pressure of the pencil low. As you can see, I'm using the red shade, and this is a dark red. In the Brushstroke 72 shades you will have too many shades of red, so I'm using this dark red, right? It's not maroon nor the light scarlet red. It's the, I don't know the number and the name of the shade, but you can guess what shade it is. So it's the proper blood red shade, all right? And later for the light effect I will use orange shade, and I'm just doing it with low pressure. You can see I'm not covering all the texture of the paper, and I'm just it's so spotty and texture. You can see it. Well, it is looking patchy, but it won't look it like this later, because I will blend it out, and I was in hurry, so I did it like this. And I'm using this beige shade, you can see. And right now I'm just doing it with so much pressure, so all the texture of the paper will removed. I'm so sorry for the English, guys, and the pronunciation is too bad, I know that, and you can ignore that because I'm just trying to teach you here. And I'm using this beige shade right now, and I will just cover the complete face with this shade. Right now I'm done with the shading, and I'm just using this black shade to make all the outlines that got disappeared previously. And to give it some more depth, I will use some dark chocolate shade and burnt umber shade. So we will follow the exact thing that we previously did. We will go with the same flow, and we will give some shadow effect to it, so it will look more like the reference, and just that. All right. And I just gave it some reddish tone because in the reference it was too red, so it was after it. And now I will give it some highlight with this white pencil shade. So right now I'm using this white pencil to give all the highlight, and later I will use electric eraser to give all the details and the highlight points from the reference. So guys, this was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something from it. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, please do like, and also to comment about what you want to see next in the videos. Yeah, this was the video. Thank you so much. Bye bye guys, and don't forget to subscribe.